Grade 11s, we find ourselves with isometric drawing 2, and what is given to us is the front view, which we have here, and that is the front view that you see here, and we have a top view of a channel bracket. We're going to examine the dimensions a little bit closer in a few minutes. We need to convert, following the instructions, the orthographic views of the channel bracket to an isometric drawing. So from this 2D, we have to convert it to 3D over here. The lowest point of A must be used. There you will find A, which is A there. Now A in this particular instance is a fictitious point, which means that it's not really there because it is a semicircle here. But we have to draw it as a block first, so we're going to look at that as well. No hidden detail is required, and then all the necessary constructions need to be shown. Alright, so let's look at our dimensions of the drawing and let's analyze that for a moment. If we examine a little bit closer regarding our dimensions, you are going to find that there's a platform here, and the platform here is the difference between 85 and 81, which is 4 millimeters in height. Then we have a middle section here that has an angle of 20 degrees, and there is a section here which basically goes in. There you can see it, it's a platform there, it goes in, and that's 42 from the top down. And then you will have this part here, which is right here on top, allowing for this to be an open section. Now that there, I can tell you now, is a slant. It slants down because it's this slanted section here, which is formed by this 20-degree angle there, and that we're going to have a closer look later on. We probably have to draw an auxiliary view of that. So this is the slanted section here. This is a U shape that you will find here. It's 15 in, 15 in, and then this dimension here, if you look at it closely, you will find that it is 12. That is 24 until that point over there. The whole thing is 36, so you have 10. You have 10 here as well, and you've got 16 in the middle. They all add up to 36. If you look at the length here, it's 118 from here to the center point here, but this has been omitted. You go up and you scan here, you're going to find that this section between that center line and this upright section here is 18, and because that is 18 till the center, it allows this to be 18 as well. So you can put an 18 here in already. So it's 18 plus the 118, which will give you the full length. If you need to sketch the drawing and you allow this to be your point A, remember you're going to draw that up by 4 millimeters. This is your length. So you're going to have that thin part, which is that part over there. You're going to go out like that by 36, and you're going to have that as a platform. Then you are going to find the distances from here and there, or you can work through the center point of 64, both sides 32, 32. That depends completely on how you are going to work. In this case, you're going to find 18 and 18. So 18 and 18 is going to give you 36 there, and you're going to work 64 around that point there. Take it up like that. You're going to have this box first. Right, that's the upright. Then of course you can put that part in here at the back, which is quite straightforward, which is this little slot area here. You are going to drop down by 24 to create an in part here, or an insert part here. So you are going to measure 24 from that point to this point, and leaving that with 12. You're going to drop down by 42, and you're going to create this platform that you will have here. That obviously falls away. Then of course you can put in this U shape here, and that U shape is going to be 15 like that and 15 like that there, and you're going to have another 12 running like that. So this part will be able to look like that there. And then of course it will slant down here, which we're going to look at in a moment. You will have that, you will have that down. This can all be drawn dark. You can have this line down, that line there, that line there, and you will have of course this part that you can draw dark before the time. Then what's left would only be the auxiliary view here, which would be of the slant and the section of the semicircle here. You may ignore the inside circle for now, because the practice needs to be just with one circle, whether it's a full circle or a semicircle. So ignore that middle circle. We only need to draw this circle for the purpose of this exercise. Okay, so when it comes to the auxiliary view, I just want to show you quickly. You are going to draw this shape as it is here, right there, flat. So your auxiliary view will look like that. It will have 64 with that side 64 and that side 64, and a height of 85. And remember, you will halve that by 32. That will be 32, that will be 32. And you will have your 15 in here and your 15 in there. So you're going to have these 2 points here. So you want to probably put your protractor along that edge here. And that will be your 90, and go 10 this side and draw a line like that. And put your protractor on this side and measure 10 of the 90 this side, so that you have this 20 degrees that you see there. And that will formulate. But I will do it accurately. That's just an explanation of how to do it. So that will be filtered down from this information here and imported in here. So you're going to have that perhaps there. That will go back. That you will draw dark, 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 dark. This will be all in one here. That will go back like that. That will filter down from there and filter down from there. Okay, and then you're going to have this inside line going down here. You're going to take that across here, and then you will find this meeting up with that point over there. This is a basic explanation. You will see me in the drawing how I basically construct this drawing using my set squares and my t-square. Then of course this part over here, you need to divide into 4 quads as it is here. You're going to find that there are 2 acute angles and 2 obtuse angles. The acute angles will connect like that. You are going to use this to create an A-frame like that in this space. That's 18 and 18, which makes that 36. And this is 36, 18 and 18 here, which makes it a perfect square. You're going to use that V. You need that for that circle there. You need this point for that quarter circle there to complete it like that. You draw a tangent down like that. You draw this line. You drop this point here by that much, which is 4, and you're going to have that arc drawn like that from this radius that you have here, and that will just continue that way. Alright, let me show you how to do this drawing using my drawing equipment. I'm going to draw it very fast, so please pay attention to the various ways and constructions I'm about to implement.